At Bangalore Airport, we are integrating a lot of data. So we start from how a customer enters at the airport, right? So DigiYatra is something which we have started long back at the Bangalore Airport, and we are happy to see that now it's been there at every airport in India, right? So DigiYatra is a clear thing where we are not storing any personal data. DigiYatra is using a DigiYatra central ecosystem, and we are just fetching that data only when customers are entering at the airport. But once customers are inside, we have Bangalore International Airport's own app called BLR Pulse, which integrates or talks to customer in multiple forms, right? So it identifies where the customers are or where passengers are, how they're traveling, which flight are they taking, how much time do they have. We try to personalize their journey by understanding if they are already part of Bangalore Airport ecosystem or they are new to this ecosystem, which means are they frequent travelers or a general or first time travelers. And journeys are very different for those two types of travelers. If somebody is a frequent traveler, we know exactly what they need, and we use a lot of data understanding how what kind of things they would need at the airport, and we try to help them in navigating their journey. While for a first time travelers, journeys are very different, right? So we look for, they're generally intimidated by the airport, sheer size of the airport, and many other things. So we try to identify what they need. They need queue information, they need gate information, they need to know from how to reach to their gate. So we help those customers using data elements to understand where they are at the airport and how do they reach from point A to point B. From an investment perspective, digital investments are huge, right? If you have to build any solution, that requires a lot of cost investment. So we have to be very cognizant on what we are spending, what kind of impact that investment is going to create. So impact in terms of ROI, impact in terms of customer experience, impact in terms of legalization. So if there is something which is from auditory and legal compliance perspective, that takes the foremost investment, right? Because we can't ignore that. But then it comes the customer experience. Every product what we curate here, we are a customer lens, right? We understand what a customer would need, and then decide to make an investment on that. Whether that will generate a revenue, when can we get our returns on investment, how are we going to get it back, and all those things are also considered as part of it. But having said that, all these digital assets are also prone to cybersec and PII data infringements and all those things. So we make a huge investment on that lines. We ensure that all the data what we are storing or what we are gathering in this process is stored in a proper way. We follow all GDPR, DPDP compliance. We ensure that any data which flows between the system, because as an airport, we need to talk with multiple agencies, be it government agencies, be it our partner network, or within the systems as well. So we ensure that all the data are hashed and secured while in transit or in rest. So we ensure data privacy and data security at every level. Airports are no more just a place to travel. Airports are more becoming like a digital hub. People are, or passengers are coming earlier. They are spending time at the airport. In fact, once we launched T2, we have seen that passengers are coming 2-3 hours in advance to experience the terminal, right? Which requires a lot of coordination, right? So you need to understand they should not miss out on their flight as well. So where they are, how much time it's going to take, which all agencies are involved in that. So suppose if somebody has taken a meet and assist service at the airport and they arrive 2 hours in advance, we need to decide how we coordinate with various agencies, because meet and assist service requires, you need to have a coordination with a porter. You need to assign an agent to that person, right? And then this data should flow back into the system so that that person will always have all the status update. Say a booking is made for a mother, and I'm sitting in my office. How do I know that my mother has securely boarded the flight? So that requires a lot of data back and forth, which means a lot of coordination with all the agencies which are supplying this service, be it a meet and assist advisor, or a porter who has been assigned for this service, or the airline which is doing a check-in process, or the security agencies. So we have status updates coming from all the touch points going back to the customer, so that the passenger who has booked this service for their mother can still work in peace in their office, knowing that, hey, my mother is securely boarded. Though it looks simple, it needs a various data touch point. It needs various agencies to work together, a lot of coordination, a lot of data flow, and an ecosystem which gives a seamless experience for passengers.